All right. Good day, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're watching from in every state, in every country. This is Soft Joe again on your screen. So, this is just to be a quick trend, a quick video, a quick explanation of what I posted on the trend today on Twitter. And if you have not followed me on Twitter, on Instagram, you can look for the name Soft Joe X on all platforms. So, going through the topic over the season where traders have been working on currently over the space, currently you hear people talk about key levels, key levels. This is key levels, key levels, and when people wonder, oh, what are key levels? And there are also basic videos over the YouTube and also over Twitter, values content which my friends and my guys have also explained what key levels are and how you can navigate your way into key levels. So, but today I'm talking about a vital information and hidden truth about key levels that most people don't pay attention to. This is my perspective of the market and over time being tested. So, what is key levels? We know that key levels are what decision points where price takes off. It means there are points where price what takes off, either in the buying pressure or in the selling pressure. So this is a point where price takes decision on how it moves on a buying pressure or a selling pressure. So now breaking out the topic of the manipulation that occurs. It's not just a fancy word, but there is a value they are going to get following through. So what are key levels? What is a key level manipulation? Key levels manipulation refers to what? The force breakout, sweeps, or engineer moves around a contact, support, or resistance levels designed to trigger retail orders and provide liquidity for institutions. So what? They are what? They are force sweeps, force breakouts, or engineer moves. So get that. Get those keywords: force sweep, force breakout, or force engineer move. In other words, they are what? They makes retail traders see a clean sweep or breakout and make them fall into it and enter. And what becomes the result? They are being stomped out or being liquidated. So many of the times we have learned that this decision point, right? But nevertheless, we get manipulated, we get liquidated over our valid key levels. So I will tell you why. So why do many traders get stunned and liquidated over valid key levels, and then price goes into direction? Most of the people are just watching. Price stopping out and stepping to my direction. Don't beat yourself up. Just follow the trend and just follow. This is just part one. The next part I will explain deeply what could be done and how you can find your way around it. But this part one is to show you what price, the intention of price at that particular point. So one thing which is vital that when you see a key level being manipulated, what does it mean? It means price is wanting to what? Grab liquidity. I know you have heard about liquidity. Pay attention to it. Price is what? Wanting to grab liquidity. Price is wanting to grab liquidity. We all know the key levels are points. So let me show you. Let me give you an example of what key levels are. Just we have three types of key level. We have the resistance key level, which is the what? A shape. We have the support key level, which is the V shape, and we have the open close, both bearish and bullish scenarios. So let me just give you a diagram or illustration of how these key levels are being formed. Then I begin to give you how you see a key level being manipulated. So remember, we have what a A-shaped key level, and we have a V-shape, and we have the open close. So we have the A-shaped key level, which is the resistance, and which is formed by your bullish and bearish candle as shown below here. This is an example of a resistance and a A-shaped key level. Let me on my magnet tool. Okay, so this is an example of a A-shaped key level. You can see that when price tapped, there was a point of decision that price has to move towards the downside. There was a selling pressure. So on the line chart, you see clearly. So we change the line chart, you can see how we got the word A-shape. So a resistance key level, which is also called the A-shaped key level, is where its shown point of a selling pressure is being turned into. Then we have the V-shape where we have support, whereby buying pressure occurs from. And I think you have an example. Let me show you an example. Which an example is this? You can see this level also aligned with bar chart. The line chart, you can see that is where price make decision on buying pressure to the upside. You can see those. So now the other examples we have is what the open close, two consecutive candles aligning each other. So you can see you have open close levels, both bearish and bullish. Open close, it means the open and the closure of the second candle. So we have the open close level. It's the bearish open close where price pay attention to the yards for the selling pressure. Likewise, on the bullish scenario, where price what pay attention to what buy from. An example of an open close level is currently what we have here. You can see what we have here. And an example of a bullish open close level is what we have here. You can see what we have here. You can see that is an example of those. So after knowing all this basic of the key levels, now how do we pay attention not to get manipulated? So okay, so notice that's what a level created shouldn't. Now this is where you need to pay attention to. Is a note, pin it, that a level created, that is both your resistance, your support, or your open close key levels, shouldn't be penetrated deeply, where price has to take out the high. That is the high, the weak, or the low weak of that level. So I gave an example on the Twitter trend I did. So let me give a video example of what this is. Just a video. So what do I mean by that? Whenever a key level is created, there's always a high and there's always a low. Remember when we talk about a candle anatomy, open high, low, close. So when price opens, so we can have a bearish candle. This is a bearish candle. We can price open from here. We have the high and we have the low and price close from here. So open, this is the open, this is the high, this is the what? This is just a basic of how candles are being formed, and this is the low and this is the closure. So you can see that currently at this point we have what? An open close level here, and we have the high. Clearly we have the high. You can see. Look at our price came deeply, but did you take out the high of the open close? Respected this key level. A level shouldn't be deeply penetrated. This is one key note to pay attention to. A level shouldn't be deeply penetrated for price to take out what the high or the low of that level. So now this is a key level. Look at what price also did there. This is also open close level. This is also an open close level. Look, see how price respected the level. Why didn't what go to take out the high? Let's see an example of, and look at this is an example of look at this. This is an example of a level, right? That price respected. We didn't go to take out the lows of the levels. We respected it. Respected it. Respected it. Okay. Look at this open close here also. This bullish open close. As price tapped, price didn't take out the low week of the levels. Price shouldn't go deeper. A level is where price just has to take off. But when you see price begin to go deeper and penetrate, what I said is what price being your levels being manipulated, and what the purpose of it is to grab liquidity, and then price goes to your direction. So the purpose of when price manipulates your key level by giving you a stunt out of the market is for what price to take out liquidities. So this is an example of a level being respected, right? Now, let's now see an example of what? Of a level that is being manipulated, where price took out or grabbed liquidity, right? So let's check it. That was our main point in showing. So in the next video, I'll be going to, the next trend, I'm going to show you what to do, how to get the moves when you have been in that situation, when you are being stopped out. So, but now let's see, how do we find out when we are being manipulated? So now, so you can see clearly. So let's give an example. Let's give an example. So we have this is a clear example. We have this A-shaped key level that governs colors the upside. Remember, in our basis of key level, a A-shaped key level that has been disrespected to the direction can still be used dependent on the structure currently happening in the market. This is something to pay attention to. So now we have a key level here, a A-shaped key level. If you go to your line chart, so you have a A-shaped key level here. But what do you see price did? Because we had liquidity, this is a liquidity already close to it, and this is our A-shaped key level. What do we see price did? Price what went deeper and what took out the low of this, respecting the fact to take out liquidity. Remember what I said, price shouldn't go deeper. I will show you, this is just show how a price is being manipulated. The next video is what to do next when you see price does this. So pay attention, follow me in this series. So subscribe and also follow me on every platform on this series. So when you see a level being deeply penetrated, price was, and price took out, when you see level deeply penetrated and price took out the low or the high of that level, what does it mean? Price has grabbed liquidity. Pay attention. Price has what? Grabbed liquidity. Look at this again. Look at this clearly. This is an example. So let me give you a clear example. You can see we had what? We had a V shape, right? A level here. And this is where price should respect, right? We had what? A V-shaped key level here. And this is where price should respect. But what do you see price did? Price what came back, took out this low as liquidity. And what do we see? The price still went into that direction, at least, but price came back. Let's go for a clearer version. So you can see, I think I have an example here. Show you. So you can see Now, this is a theory we pay attention to. You can see that we have price move to a downtrend, then we have price goes to a break. And now we have liquidity close to a key level, liquidity close to a key level, and open close level that what got tested and got validated. Price is supposed to use it again, right? But what happened? Price went deeper, took out what? The low of this and went deeper. You shouldn't go deeper to take out a low liquidity. And what still what went to the direction. So I will show you the next video how what you need to do even when price come deeper and penetrate. But what do you see here? Price took out liquidity, still went to your direction. There are many examples. So let's also check this. You can see what we do have here. We have a A-shaped key level, right? We have a A-shaped key level here. And what do we see price did? What do you see price did? Price went to take out the high. And what? Still validate our entry up to this point. Why? Because there was a gap of liquidity around this point of interest price needed to do and still went to a direction. So let's see for more example. Okay, this is a very clear example. I think I'm going to explain what really happened there and what is the solution. So now you can see price out of play in. You have a key level, right? That's go to add a set pressure, a resistance key level, right? That had a set pressure and got validated. Now, respectfully, price is supposed to respect its key level, right? Many people, you have liquidities as a candle formation. Prices are supposed to respect the level, but what do you see price do? Went deeper and what? Came and took out. Minute, please. Price came because of position. The levels around there or the liquidities around there. Price came back to what? It came to take out the gap liquidity. Still went to that direction. And I'll show you something now. It's something vital I'm going to show you in the next video. Follow me. Something vital I'm going to show you is an eye opener. I'm just showing how you know price is being manipulated. How you know. Because a key level is supposed to be a point where price takes decision. You can see clearly from this point, this is a decision point. Price took a decision from here and moved to the upside. Price took a decision and moved to the upside. You can see the key level price has to what takes decision and move from there. So this is just to explain. You can see you can go to rest on your chart. You can see clearly. Let's see an example on SAUSD, which is called gold. So you can see. Let's see a level. You can see currently we have price what, and this is what's a shaped key level, right? And price used clearly, right? And what we had an open close. You can see. So one thing I want to show you guys here. Something I'm going to really explain on the next video that really you guys pay attention to. You can see. Look at our price didn't. Look at this level. So the low wasn't taken. Look at it. Still respected the weak of the low. Price still moved to that direction. So you go through your chart. It's okay to go to your chart, study it, and see you on the next video. God bless.